Hi, this message is for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the rest of this month and going into the new year. So please only take what resonates. I will be answering a yes or no question for you at the end of this reading. So think of any yes or no question that you have, and I'm going to answer that when I'm done going over the spread. Now, please keep in mind that timelines are fluid, so there could be the intention of doing something or wanting to, take an action within the rest of this month of December, but it's not actually done a little bit into the new year. So keep that in mind, okay? I read energies. All right, let's get into it. So I did pull lessons and themes for you, earth signs, and with that I do have a milestone, but it came out in reverse. So let me read that for you. It says, this card reversed could indicate that some celebration is being delayed or even canceled altogether. While this may be disappointing to you, remember that although the event isn't happening as planned, a milestone still exists and should be acknowledged in your heart. On another level, when this card is reversed, you could find yourself looking back at your life and wishing you had done some things differently in the past. If so, it's time to start considering the steps you have to take in order to make the life-changing decision now. You may not feel quite ready, but that time of inner achievement is calling you now. Each day can be a new milestone for you. Choose honoring thoughts and behaviors. Create joy and optimism now. Celebrate your eternal truth and know that this very life is a milestone for your soul. So the affirmation for this card says, I hold the power in my life. Every day I celebrate my value and my strength. So, something delayed or you needing to take the steps to get to the milestone that has been delayed, right? Now I did also, this was on the bottom and it was deserving, but it was in reverse as well. And I'm not going to read the entire description for that one, but this is basically you feeling like you are undeserving of something for some reason. Maybe things have always gone wrong in the past due to unforeseen, circumstances, or maybe things that you've done. Maybe you've been abandoned in the past. Maybe, negative things have happened or mindsets to where you feel like you're not deserving of something. So they want you to try to flip that mindset, okay? The affirmation for this card says, I am a truly valuable person, totally deserving of all the wealth, love, and happiness the world has to offer. Now, if you have caused things to go wrong in the past, maybe you self-sabotage, maybe you hurt other people in the past, anything like that, you do have to take the steps to fix it, to make it right. In whatever way that means, that you need to do so. But once you do that, you will be deserving, right? But you have to take those steps. Now, with the tarot for the lessons and themes as well, I did pull the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's definitely something that maybe is keeping you up at night, that you're overthinking, anxious as hell about when it comes to stability, money. You could also, this is typically my Virgo Capricorn energy with the Queen of Pentacles here. This is the feminine, right? The feminine earth energy. So you could just be overthinking about stability, about health, about money. Maybe there is some milestone within stability that you've been trying to reach. There could also be, a feminine earth energy here that you are dealing with. And maybe, this person is constantly on your mind. But there's something that you are stressing over here in the lessons and themes, and they want you to chill, right? The Queen of Pentacles can make anything out of nothing, right? She is resourceful. She does not need anybody else. She is good on her own. Does she have things to give, and will she give them to the people who deserve them? Yes. But she's good on her own, and she continues to work on her own. So there's a sense of you needing to get out of your head, right? To grasp the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. And there's no gender in tarot. So that's just a more, just kind of a calmer energy. Now, I did also pull some cards from this deck. These are things that might come in or come up for you here within the rest of this year. If you know these do not fit your life, do not try to make them fit, okay? I have single, angel guidance or numbers, family or family issues, house or move, addiction or codependency, confession, and self-sabotage. That was a lot of really heavy energy. Maybe needing to confess to yourself, to other people, and this could be somebody doing it to yourself as well, that you do intentionally ruin things with self-sabotage. Somebody could, in the past, or is currently fighting some sort of addiction or codependency. It says house or move, family or family issues, and then single. So maybe, there's a sense of needing to embrace being single. Maybe there's always issues with other things, but definitely pay attention to angel guidance or numbers when they come up. I'm seeing a lot of 4s here, 4-1, 4-2. You could be 41 or 42, or be dealing with somebody that has those numbers that are significant here. I have 4-6. So look for 4s specifically, 4-4-4, anything like that. 4 is the number of choice and change. It's the card of the Emperor, which is about discipline, control, and getting it together, right? So that's what I'm seeing with those. Now, what you don't see coming, I do have unfinished business popping up for you, clarified by stop searching for external answers. This is the one, time apart, and long term. And with that, I do have social media as the main clarifying card. So there could be some sort of unfinished business coming up that has to do with something on social media, something you're seeing or on social media. I did get social media an air sign, or for the air sign reading before this. So if you are dealing with an air sign or you have air placements, I would definitely go check that reading out as well. All right, now getting into the tarot here. There's this energy of like resting right now. It's like, let me show you. In our first column here, we have Temperance, King of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. There's a sense of, finding the sense of calm, of patience, finding balance between emotions and family and the long term, right? And maybe your job. But there's also in this other column here, we have this kind of feeling like you need to defend yourself, stand up for yourself, a more fiery leader energy here when it comes to a new valuable opportunity, right? Somebody who feels like they have to prove themselves. Over here, we do have the sense of going through some sort of ending with the death and rebirth. Ten of Wands is about something that's been very heavy, very hard, very stressful, and being able to put down the burden here and rest with the Four Swords, right? And over here, we kind of have this back and forth energy on, do I want to go to the past, something where there's nostalgia, maybe you have children involved, or something from childhood, or do I want to go towards the new, start new, taking risks towards the new, right? But there's definitely kind of this overall energy of like, trying to find a sense of balance, maybe going back and forth between two energies or personalities within yourself, and really just kind of like wanting to rest and figure out your next move here. Now, the Temperance was the collective energy around you. So there's a sense of calm, of patience, of trying to find a sense of balance and healing. And I feel like this does have to do with walking away emotionally from something and going towards something new and exciting. So there's this kind of patient energy of figuring out where you want to go to be the most excited next. And that's kind of the collective energy around you, which includes yours and the people around you within the rest of this month. Seven of Wands is in like how you're showing up specifically. And with that, these flew out. King of Swords and the Nine of Wands, very similar energies to the Seven of Wands. So there's defensive energy, feeling like you have to push people away or set boundaries or stand up for yourself. This is somebody who's being in a very logical, very guarded mindset, somebody who's possibly been wounded before. So they're very careful. They're not giving up, right? They're still going to push on, but they're doing it in a very logical, very guarded way. And so for some reason, you have your guard up right now. Four Swords is the biggest situation, main event kind of coming in for you here within the rest of this month. Hierophant and the Three of Cups. There could be something that you're celebrating. This could be tradition. This could be the holidays, getting back together with people, maybe celebrating something at work or some sort of commitment that you're having. Maybe you're seeing like people getting engaged around you. But either way, we have tradition here and we have get-togethers and then rest. So I feel like, maybe you're going to be doing a lot of like maybe holiday stuff or, celebrating something from a traditional standpoint. But the main event is that you are going to be getting some sort of rest. And maybe rest for you is visiting with people that you love. Maybe that's something that, does bring you some sort of calmness. But this could just be you getting rest after all the festivities and stuff. Six of Cups is the biggest thing happening in love and romance for you for the rest of this year. I do see Six of Cups is about children. It's about childhood. It's about nostalgia and missing somebody. It's the past, right? I do see some sort of travel and a lot of happiness. So you could be reminiscing or coming back together with someone, and there's a lot of happiness involved with that. There could be a sense of you deciding to finally move on from the past and knowing that you're going to be happy away from it. I want you to take that as it resonates. But remember, there was something here in like these cards where it was like, confession and self-sabotage and maybe doing a lot of reevaluation of your past so that you can move forward, learn the lessons, and move towards something that is more positive for you. Now, the Two of Pentacles is the biggest thing happening, job, work, career for you for the rest of this month. I do have the sense of maybe you could be juggling things, trying to find a sense of balance for the rest of this month. And with that, I do have the Hermit and the Three of Wands. So there's a sense of isolation here. You just kind of holding back, doing your own thing. Maybe you work for yourself. Maybe just working from home or staying distant from your coworkers. But I do see a sense of even just doing this introspection on your own, trying to figure out maybe your next steps for work, right? Maybe there's a sense of maybe you're wondering if you should go to a different field or what your future's going to bring, or maybe you want to travel for work, but there's a sense of you kind of going back and forth right now with that. The King of Cups is the biggest opportunity coming in for you here within the rest of this month. And with that, I do have the Two of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So there's something here about finding some sort of emotional balance and maturity within yourself. And with that, there's a sense of taking the next steps to either put emotion into some sort of new work endeavor with the Page of Pentacles, or to offer some sort of new love that you can build. Maybe helping a friend as well. This could also be somebody representative in your life. This is typically Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine energy, but very, very emotionally intelligent. Maybe you need to learn emotional intelligence, or this is somebody coming to help you out. But there's an opportunity coming in with that this month. Now, the King of Wands, which is kind of the opposite energy, is your challenge. So the King of Wands is a leader, but he's my ego king, right? He's all fire. Leo energy, Leo masculine. And with that, I do have the Ace of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So there could be a sense of, in the challenge, new love being presented, but either you don't feel good enough for it or somebody's being rejected. And so maybe somebody's getting upset about it. Maybe they're getting in their ego. Can you tell me why this is a challenge? There's definitely just like some sort of addiction or codependency or something that's oppressing you, holding you back. That's causing something to move very slowly. Yeah, holding back, very possessive energy, and some sort of conflict. So this is either you being too much in the ego and rejecting new love as it comes in, or there's some sort of playboy energy coming in that you're like, bye, okay? So what should they be doing to face and overcome this challenge, to be clear? Six of Pentacles. They want you to be strong enough to open up here, to give, be confident in what you're giving, right? And if somebody is giving you love, there could be a sense of you feeling like you're not good enough for it. So just know that, you are worthy of that. Death and rebirth here is what you don't see coming. Scorpio energy. I have the Star and the Justice. So there is some sort of something coming to an end here with the death and rebirth, a final end. But with that, there is some sort of justice coming in that you've hoped for, you wished for. Something is balanced, it's healing. There's karma coming out, but in a positive thing. You've wished for this. So whatever it is, the first thing that pops into your mind that you were thinking of when I talked about this is what you don't see coming. Okay, when it comes to an ending and justice and something that you've wished and hoped for. Okay, now the Ten of Pentacles is the good, happy, positive things coming in for you to look forward to here within the rest of this year. Okay, so I do have something hidden here when it comes to family, something long-term, or, a lot of love here. There could be a fear as well. But we have the two main, long-term love cards coming together, Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So there's something about, maybe there's, something hidden here where you're going to be seeing family or, a community that you didn't think you were going to see. Maybe there's some sort of surprise coming in. Why is the Moon here, to be clear? Why is the Moon here? Five of Wands in the Tower. There could be a fear of love here or something. You could have, a mother energy or a wife or spouse energy here where maybe there's conflict over a house, a home, or with a family member here where there's always conflict and things feel really destructive. And maybe there's some sort of fear of coming back together with family, but I do see a sense of really strong community coming in. So that's a good thing for you, okay? Ace of Pentacles is what they want you to focus the most on here the rest of this month. With that, I have the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. There is an opportunity of value that's going to be presented to you. And this is something where something that has been hidden intentionally is going to be spoken about, the truth. Now, if this is something that you've been lying about, right, you have an opportunity being presented to speak the truth, to admit some sort of guilt. If this is somebody in your life that this is an opportunity, maybe you offering them something like extending an olive branch so that they can make something right with you. That doesn't mean you have to take them back in. It just means, there's a sense of finding closure in something. Now, if you are being presented with a new, work opportunity or something of value here, just make sure that you're reading the fine print, you're doing your research to make sure that you do have all the facts, okay? Now, the Ten of Wands is the potential outcome for you by the end of this year. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. There's just something that you're really, really tired, weighed down, stressed out, burnt out, right? But this does have to do with you working with other people and putting a lot of effort into something like a wish fulfillment. This could be a side hustle as well, but something that fulfills you emotionally. But right now, there's a sense of just feeling drained. So that's why there's a sense of you just being able to rest as well. So I feel like there's an accomplishment in this, where there's something that you are still working towards here that has weighed you down, but I don't think that there's a bad thing behind it. There's just an emphasis on needing to rest. Now, the Fool is the biggest piece of advice that they have for you here for the rest of this year. With that, I do have the Strength and the Knight of Cups. So again, there's a sense of you taking risks, taking chances to start new. Take a leap of faith off of this, go have fun, and see what you can discover. This is going to require courage and for you to open up your heart, right? To open up to the possibilities, to offers coming in, and just see what happens, right? You don't have to take it too serious at first, but just go. See what happens. So let's get some self-care advice here for you real quick. It says, give less fucks. The less you give a fuck, the happier you will be. And one from this deck, straight to the point, blunt advice for the earth signs. It says, have you eaten? You are acting like a big-ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. So enough with the diets and shit, especially during the holiday season, right? Allow yourself to eat, okay? Always. Now, I'm going to go ahead and answer that yes or no question for you real quick. Pause if you need to, but think of that yes or no question that you would like answered. Here we go. Queen of Cups, Three of Swords, that's a no for me. There's some sort of emotional pain here. Hurt, pain. So to me, that is a no. But take that as it resonates when it comes to your energy. We have water, feminine, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and heartbreak or third-party situations here. So, all right, earth signs, I hope this helped, and don't fuck it up.